What's up guys, it's me Jamar Dawson, and I want to show how to field strip a Glock or a Glock clone. In this case, a PSA dagger has the same features for field stripping. If you are like me, I came from the hammer-fired world, so this method of field stripping these types of guns that are striker-fired is very, very different. But there's a lot of guns these days that use this type of a system, and so I wanted to review that with those who may need some help, because I needed some help when I first was introduced to this like a decade or so ago. So what you do, each side of the gun has these little tabs right here, and so of course you want to make sure that your gun is safe. Rack the slide many times and verify that I did not have a round in the chamber. But that's the first thing. So we're going to pull down on both of these tabs here with one hand, and you kind of want to brace the gun with kind of the heel of your palm or whatnot, and so you're going to be pulling down here, pulling back on the slide, and then we are going to let the slide go, and while still holding on to these tabs, pull the trigger and the slide is going to come right off. So it's going to look something like this. Boom, that's it. It's really as simple as that. And to put the pieces back together, you just follow the track. If you want to clean your gun, you are good to clean the innards of the gun at this time. And you could take off this spring and rod system, and that's kind of as far as most people break the gun down. Now, if you're gonna be making any type of modifications, or you're gonna hand this off to a gunsmith, or it's gonna get painted or anything like that, obviously at this time, you would do whatever you need to do before putting it back together. But it's very simple to put it back together, even more simple than taking it off. You're just going to make sure that this kind of like track align. You're just gonna go slowly, making sure everything fits in the grooves properly, slowly, and then once the rear of your firearm looks like this, pull back, rack the slide, and you're good to go. Let's try this one more time. So I'm gonna be using my non-dominant hand to pull these tabs down on each side. I'm gonna pull those down, I'm going to pull the slide back, pull the trigger, take the slide right off. I'm gonna show you guys some alternative methods to field strip this. So one way is you kind of press the gun against your stomach or chest or whatever and push back on the slide. And you can do it with either hand, but if you push back on the slide with your left hand or non-dominant hand, then you can pull down on these tabs, you can let go of the slide, pull the trigger, and boom, slide comes right off. So you're gonna push this back, you just need a little bit. It doesn't need to be, the slide doesn't need to rack super far. So I'm gonna push it back, pull these tabs down, let go of the slide, pull the trigger, boom. So that's an easier way if it's really tough for you to do the first method that typically everybody teaches. Another way that I found that's really simple is just to pull this slide back and try to hold it with your thumb. Don't try to get any of your meat in there, your hand, your thumb, none of that. But hold it with your thumb, pull down on these tabs, let go of the slide, pull the trigger, boom, slide comes off. I really like that method personally, but let's just say you are not strong enough to hold it on and the method that I told you first doesn't work very well. You can always come to a table and you can use the table as leverage, and you're gonna be pushing down with the gun to where your slide comes down just a little bit. So we're gonna push down. I'm going to pull these tabs. I'm gonna pull the gun up, pull the trigger, and off comes the slide. Really, you just want to have this back and hold it in some way, shape, or form. You might need to wedge your fingers between the slide and the barrel, if you will, if that really helps you. And then if you need to pull these tabs down, boom, pull the trigger, and it's off. There's an infinite number of ways that you could get this to work. Those are the methods that I've come up with. There's quite a few more, I'm sure, on the internet, but those are about 4 methods that hopefully should help you field strip this. So hopefully you guys got something out of this video. If you have any questions, please hit me up in the comment section. I would love a thumbs up, a like, and I wouldn't mind a subscribe. Please be safe. If you are going to be a member of the gun owning community, please do it in a safe way. Be a responsible gun owner, get some gun insurance, and get some training. God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye.